Hello, this is Rancid Gaming back with another review and setup on a headset that I use, Okay, so this headset, I would say overall, is a pretty good headset. I wouldn't say it's really good, but I use it and it works for the purpose. And it's not, I'll put a link, it's not that expensive on Amazon, so you guys, I'll put a link to the one that I bought it from. And I bought it, and so far I feel that it's a pretty good headset. The sound quality is, I would say, pretty good. I've had some problems with it, with the sound quality, like for music. It's not that good for music, but it's good for gaming though. I've listened to music and it's not that good of quality for music though. So let's get into what comes with it, what you get with it. Okay, so you get the p11 and it's 11-foot long cord. 11 feet, it seems really short, and it's pretty short, but if you want a longer one, there's other headsets that they make that have longer cords, or you can go with a wireless headset. But 11 feet, it works for me, but it may not work for some of you guys who like listen to music and stuff and like to walk away. So if you want a longer cord, or if you want a wireless, I would recommend that. If that's too short for you. Okay, so on the cord you have the little box where you can change the game volume, the chat volume. I don't know if you guys can see these. See if it'll clear up. No. Okay, so you get the game volume, you can change the chat volume, and you can change the mute, the mic, or you can turn the mic on. Okay, you also get this cord. This cord is for putting the sound on the TV, and basically you plug this little piece into here, but I'll go more into that when we are doing the when we're doing the setup. Okay, so this just plugs in the back of your TV, and so you get the game volume. That is very important. Don't lose that cord. It works on a computer or laptop, or it also works on your PS3. I don't believe it works on Xbox, but I do not have an Xbox, so I do not know. You guys can put it in the comments if it works on Xbox or not. I don't think it does, though. Okay, so it comes with a little clip, so you can hook that onto your belt loop or something. Okay, so you got your mic. Mic's, it stays in place pretty well. Doesn't go immediately back into the same shape. When you wear it, you can wear it for long amounts of gaming. They really did the padding very well. It's a little wobbly. It's not really sturdy. But then again, it's not really an expensive headset, so they really want to spend a lot of money on it. But overall, I would recommend it for any of you that that don't want to spend a lot of money, or you don't do much gaming. But I overall would recommend it to anyone new to gaming or stuff like that, because it works really well for gaming. I haven't had any really problems with it, other than the sound quality isn't that great. But I would recommend it for any of you who are new. Now let's get into the setup. Hello guys, I am back. So with the setup. So the setup really isn't that difficult for this thing. Okay, so the hardest, it's harder if you have HDMI, because you need an extra cord. But if you just have a regular component, because I don't have an HDMI TV, it's a little bit easier. Okay, so you start off by the first thing you should do is take and go back to the back of your TV. If you have, I'll show you HDMI in a second. And unplug your sound cables. Unplug the two sound cables, and instead plug in these two things like this. Plug these two things in the sound cables, and then plug the sound cables into the back of these, and that'll just redirect the sound so that it goes into both things, your TV and your thing. Okay, so let's just unplug that for a second. Okay, so that is the easier. That is the easier one. Okay, so you plug that in. You also plug in, like I said, you plug in this into here. It's going to be a little difficult to plug it in, but you just got to wait until you hear the click. It may feel like you're breaking it, but you just have to have it like that. And so that sound will go back into there. And then you just plug you take the USB, you just plug it into the front of your PS3, like you would plug anything else, any other USB things into your PS3. Okay. So then, and after you do that, you so let's just go into what would happen if you did not have that. So you would need to go to the back of your PS3 and make sure you have the original cable that came with your PS3, the original component cable, and instead you would plug these two things into here. You plug the two things into here, and then just plug this into the back. You just plug this into where I have the other component plugged in instead. And you would keep the HDMI plugged in like normal. And if you have that, you want to go over, and so for sound, you go down to system settings. Actually, no, you go down to accessory settings, and you go into audio device settings, and you do sound. And this is for if you just have like a normal component. This is for if you have normal component cables. So that's pretty easy. If you have a normal component. If you have HDMI, so you plug in the component cable and you plug those two things in, and that's all you do. And then you plug in the USB, and then you go in down to, where is it? I believe, actually no, there's sound settings. So you go into sound settings, and you go into audio output settings, and you would choose for output settings, you would choose the audio input connector. Instead of if you have HDMI, it'll be set to HDMI. You just go over, you press enter, and then you've got it set up for that. And then you've got that's for HDMI. It's a little bit more difficult, but really not that much harder. Okay, so that is a review on the p11 headset along with a setup of it. So if you guys have any questions, you can message me, or yeah, if you message me, I'll be able to answer them as well as I can. And if there's a major question, I will make another video explaining something. So just hope that helped you guys choose a better headset, or choose a headset. If you really like this one, go out and buy it. I'll put the link in the description. If you didn't like this headset as much, then I would recommend a different Turtle Beach, because Turtle Beach makes really nice headsets. So that was Rancid Gaming Clan review on the p11 headset. See you later, guys.